Hello my fishing friends, and welcome back to the channel for your essential Irish fishing forecast. Today we are diving deep into what awaits us on the 9th of November 2025. It is a day that is shaping up to be quite intriguing, with some classic late autumn conditions that could lead to truly memorable catches, especially if you are targeting the right species with the right approach. So get ready, because by the end of this video you will know exactly how to make the most of this potentially fantastic day out on the water. Now let's talk tactics and target species for this promising day. First up, we have got the mighty pike, my friends. November is absolutely prime time for these freshwater predators in Ireland, and today is certainly no exception. With the cooling water temperatures, pike are really switching on. You will want to look for them in slightly deeper waters, particularly around drop-offs, submerged weed beds and the edges of snags. Why there? Because they will be ambushing the abundant baitfish moving into these areas for shelter, seeking those more stable temperatures. Rivers like the Shannon and Lough, such as Derg and Enel, are showing excellent activity for these giants. For tackle, a medium-heavy spinning or bait-casting setup is ideal. For lures, think big. Large, soft plastic shades, jerkbaits, or even oversized crankbaits in natural baitfish colors will work wonders. My little trick for today, given the patchy rain we might see, is to work your lures slowly and deliberately, pausing them often. Pike can be a bit sluggish in these conditions, and a slow, tantalizing presentation often triggers that strike, offering them an easy meal. Next, let's talk about the incredible bass. November is renowned as a superb month for bass fishing along the Irish coast, often yielding some of the largest specimens of the year. The abundance of baitfish pushed around by the prevailing winds makes bass incredibly active. You will want to target them along the southern and western coasts. Don't shy away from rocky outcrops, sandy beaches with good structure, or areas with strong currents. These are their hunting grounds. For tackle, big topwater lures that cause a lot of commotion are proving incredibly effective, especially during first and last light. Think walking the dog-style lures or poppers. If the topwater bite is not on, switch to shallow diving minnow plugs or soft plastics rigged weedless, worked along the edges of structure or through the surf. Remember, weather windows are vital for autumn bass fishing, so seize those calmer moments. Finally, for those who enjoy a more relaxed session but still want action, there is the humble but rewarding perch. As the water temperature continues its downward trend, coarse fish like perch will move into deeper parts of lakes and canals, seeking stable temperatures. Look for them along features like underwater humps, canal lock gates, and deeper sections of slower-moving rivers. Small jigs, tiny soft plastics, or traditional worms and maggots on a drop shot or light ledger rig will be your best bet. Remember, a slow, jigging retrieve along the bottom is often the key to enticing these beautiful, striped predators. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the theoretical base for our forecast. The weather for the 9th of November 2025 in Ireland looks like this. Daytime temperatures will hover around 13 degrees Celsius, dropping to about 6 degrees Celsius overnight. We can expect some patchy rain throughout the day, with around 0.3 to 5.5 millimeters of precipitation. The wind will be a moderate breeze from the northeast, around 7 to 15 miles per hour, or roughly 11 to 24 kilometers per hour. Atmospheric pressure indicates a slight drop, which often accompanies patchy rain. How does this impact the fish? Well, the cooler air, wind, and patchy rain can sometimes make fish seek deeper, more stable water. However, it can also stir up baitfish, making predators feed opportunistically, so stay adaptable. As for water temperature, coastal waters are averaging around 12 degrees Celsius, but the trend is definitely downwards. This cooling means that while predators like pike and bass are active, taking advantage of abundant baitfish, coarse fish are becoming less active in shallow areas and are already seeking deeper sanctuary. So target those deeper features for your perch. The moon phase on the 9th of November 2025 will be a waning gibbous with about 77 to 84.67% illumination. Many anglers, myself included, believe that the days immediately following a full moon can sometimes lead to a tougher bite as fish digest. However, the increased light during this waning gibbous phase can often mean a stronger bite for predators, particularly during those low-light periods at dawn and dusk as they use the light to hunt. So, for us, with the moon visible for most of the night, it could mean a stronger evening bite, especially for pike and bass. Considering all these factors, my friends, the overall fish activity for the 9th of November 2025 can be rated as moderate to good, with excellent potential for predatory species like pike and bass. The combination of cooling waters triggering predator feeding, the abundance of baitfish, and the moon phase favoring low-light hunting means that if you are targeting the right species with the right tactics, you could have a fantastic day. The bite might be capricious, but persistence will pay off. So dress appropriately for the breezy and damp conditions, and the fish will be there. So, my dear friends, that is your fishing forecast for the 9th of November 2025. I wish you all tight lines and screaming reels. May you have neither tail nor scale. If you found this forecast helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more angling wisdom, and share it with your fishing buddies. And tell me in the comments below, what are your fishing plans for this weekend? What's your go-to lure for November pike? Share your own observations and let's build this community together. See you on the water.